What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I'm finally here to review episode 10, season 4 of Insecure, Lowkey Lost. I know. This episode aired last week. I know that's what you're saying. Ty, where you been? You got lost? Listen, it was a lot going on, but I'm finally here to review it. I'm not going to waste no time. A lot was going on, and then yesterday was Father's Day. I hope you all the fathers that's watching, I hope you had a great Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I had an awesome Father's Day. But, see, I'm rambling. I'm going to get right to it. So let me say shout outs to everybody that's watching all the videos. And tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing Greenleaf. That's back. So all my Greenleafers, y'all can come on back down here for that review. I'm excited about that. All right. So shout out to everybody. Love y'all. Let me get right into it. All right. So in this episode, we see that Lawrence got the job. He got the job. I believe they're giving him relocation money and something like that. He's relocating. He's getting a corner office. He's getting his own team. And this is good because we've watched throughout the seasons where Lawrence was struggling. We saw him when he ain't had no job and he was feeling sorry for himself, sitting at home and all this stuff. And now he's got a job. Things are looking good. Him and Issa are back together. So he asked her, he said, is this long distance thing a deal breaker? Because she was looking a little pouty faced. And she said no, because she just wants to be happy. So she was like, she's not dealing with the BS. She's willing to cut out the BS because he said, what about your friend? She was like, what about him? At this point with things, the way things are going, I can make new friends. I'm at a point in my life where I want to cut out the BS. And all I really want is to be happy. That's all I could think in my head when she said that was, all I really want is to be happy. And I understand that because that's my theme song. Be happy. Just chase the happiness. Don't worry about the situation. Be happy. Find the happiness. Oh, so that's another video. Here we go. Getting off track. So anyway, she basically said she wants to be happy and he makes her happy. So I can't argue with that. I think that's cool. So that was nice. I'm like, okay, so she's like, listen, I'll go over there where you are. Now, she also has a conversation with Nathan, and Nathan, who was not so happy, look, you see how I did that? He was not so happy with Issa mentioning Lawrence in last week's episode or whatever, so he tells her, he apologizes for saying what he said about her ex, and he really wants to be cool, and that was out of line, and he's showing her his new space for his barber shop and all that stuff, and Issa lets him know, well, I'm with Lawrence now, and I hope that's not going to be a problem, because I know that, you telling me now, you said you were mad, you weren't happy about this, and that's why you said what you said about him, because it bothered you, because, they were close to messing with each other. They were messing with each other, and that didn't work. So he got a little feelings in there. So she says, I hope this is not too much for you, and if it is, I understand. And Nathan was like, I hope his name is Nathan, because if it's not, it is today, because I can't remember, but I hope it is. He said, no, it's fine. Nah, I don't believe that. He's lying. Trust me. I don't believe that. He got feelings for this girl. He's not like, no. He just told you that, Issa. That's not true. Like I said, this show always reminds me of myself. I was in a situation like that. Here I go talking about myself. I was in a situation similar to that where we weren't together, but we were messing, I guess. And then she told me about the other dude. And, we were friends, but she told me about the other dude. And by that time, I had caught feelings. And when she said that, I was like, I played, me, I'm playing it cool. Yeah, okay, whatever. But I was bothered. And I was bothered. So I don't believe him. I don't think he doesn't care. I think it will bother him. And I'm like, nah, I think maybe y'all should not even try to be friends, because I think he still has some feelings for you. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I just think he does. And I'm like, plus, Lawrence is, go and try to make that work. Y'all have a longer history, whatever. and just try to make that work. Go be happy. Now, who is not happy? Andrew. Andrew's not happy. He's sick of Molly. We saw they went out. She convinced him to go out to another club. Another bar or whatever he didn't want to go to, but she convinced him, so he decided he would go with her. Then they had a conversation. They were talking about finding LaToya, and he basically said that he did not. She said that she did not want him to watch it without her. She had something to do, and he was like, "Oh, sure, always on your schedule." And she's like, "What happened?" So he let it out. He's like, "I'm always bending over backwards for you," and he just told her how he felt. And she was like, she kind of dismissed his feelings, and he pretty much told her, "I feel like you're dismissing my feelings," and it was their conversation was getting serious right there. And she's like, "What are you saying? This, that, and the third." And she was getting annoyed, and then her phone kept ringing. And I understand, I get what Andrew's saying, and Molly is not self-aware at all, and I think she's just in this relationship to prove that a relationship can work. That's what I think. I don't think that she's really compatible with him. I think she just wants to be in this relationship because she wants to prove, just to be in one and to prove, if that makes sense, that yes, I can be in a relationship and I can make it work without effing it up. That's what I think she's doing. So the phone rings and interrupts them, and we find out that Tiffany is missing. So they all go over to the house, and you see Molly and Issa kind of have this awkward kind of reunion. But when things happen, you all come together because your friend is missing. So they got to help Tiffany's husband find Tiffany, and they go through some funny little moments. I thought some of this was like, okay, this is okay, but let's get to the nitty gritty. Can we find her so we can get back to the real issues of the show here, which was Lawrence, Issa, Andrew, Molly. That's what I was more concerned with. But then, as it progressed, I was like, wait a minute, this was actually a good scene, because it's kind of, in my opinion, dealt with postpartum depression, where she's depressed about the situation and what's going on. And they had that funny scene, on the bus, and the altercation with the bus driver, and the bus driver calling the police because the bus driver did not want to let them off at the Sheraton Hotel, because that wasn't a stop, because they're trying to get to Tiffany. And so that he tells the police on them, and they had that altercation. And, right now, given what's going on, I was like, where are they going with this? I thought we were going to get, the police doing something or whatever. I thought it was going to take a more serious turn, but it just touched on, that situation with police, and which is kind of sensitive right now with the protests and all the things that's going on. But then they ended it with humor, because the police officer was like, not me. I'm not getting into this, not today. So, and I thought that was pretty funny. So they find Tiffany, she's at the hotel, and that was a really good scene. And it was I believe she's going through postpartum depression. That is real. And even so, it's a lifestyle change. I'll take myself, here I go again, inserting myself. I'll use myself as an example. When I was dating my wife, our life was different from when we started having children. And so it is a difference. Something happens. Something changes. Things changes. I'm not complaining about kids. I love my kids. We have a great time together. We all just get along awesomely. We have an awesome time. But it changes your life. It changes your schedule. It changes things. And I think what happened with her, what was making Tiffany not happy, was this changed her life. It changed her life. This is not what she was used to. Not that she doesn't love her child or whatever. It's just some people can't adjust that well, and I think that's what happened. But I liked how they handled that, and I liked how her husband is standing by her, because he knows that she's adjusting. She's dealing with this stuff. And, it was very, well, I guess the adjusting part was relatable, because when I was married, I went through that, because, I'm divorced now. But that's a whole nother story. And, but I'm telling all my business. But anyway, like I said, that situation was, I thought, was a really good situation, really good seeing him supporting his wife. That's how it's supposed to be, supporting his wife, helping her through this. So hopefully Tiffany will get through this. At first I was like, is this their way of writing her off the show? Because there was a few incidents, was it maybe last year, with her and I think Issa Rae's publicist and something like that, and then a cast member had said something about Amanda Seales, the woman who plays Tiffany, how she doesn't get along with some of the cast members. So I was like, are they writing her off? But no, it was just dealing with this situation, and that was pretty much that. But now we get down to the nitty-gritty of the episode that everybody was talking about, all these things. Lawrence comes over, tells Issa that Condola, whatever her name is pregnant. And these were really good scenes. And Issa's hurt, and Issa's like, damn, just as things are going good, I'm being happy, here this comes. She's like, well, is she going to keep it? And they were like cutting in between Issa's conversation with Lawrence and Condola's conversation with Lawrence. And I like that. And she says she's going to keep it. She says this time, before she wasn't sure, but this time she wants to keep it. She said to Lawrence, Condola, she said to Lawrence that he doesn't have to be involved if he doesn't want to. She doesn't want to trap him. He can do as much involved. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. As a father who is really, I didn't like that. For me, I'm like, that's your kid. Take care of your kid. You need to be in this kid's life regardless if the kid ain't asked to be here. And I know he doesn't want the kid, but I don't know. I'm sensitive like that. I love kids. I couldn't see myself walking around here with a child and I had nothing to do with them because, oh yeah, it was somebody I wasn't really into. No. For me, I want to be in that child's life because that is my child. So, but here, this is where it gets tricky because she's saying these things and I'm like, you're saying that now, but I don't believe you. You're saying now, oh, you don't have to be involved. I don't believe that. You're saying that now, but when them hormones kick in and that baby get here, it's going to be a different story. And, that conversation was a little rough. He was like, you sure it's mine? And stuff like that. And she explained herself. And this apparently happened before he got back messing with Issa. And Issa was upset about that, and understandably. But some of you people with the comments I saw on social media, why y'all mad with Condola? Why y'all mad with her? It takes two to make a baby. What y'all mad with her for? They both had, y'all know how this works, right? Two people have unprotected sex and you risk the chance of getting pregnant. So why is everybody, I saw on social media people were coming down on her and I'm like, but he's just as responsible for that. You was getting it in, raw dogging it. You're responsible. Listen, you didn't want it, but this is what happened. These are the consequences. So I'm like, I didn't understand why people were mad. The comments I saw and the people I know that was talking about the show with me, they was mad with her, and I'm like, why are we mad with her? Like, no, I'm not mad with her. I understand both sides, but I'm not mad with her. They did this, and now here's this. That's how it works. Come on, this is not, come on. But I'm wondering, should she have the child? I don't know. I don't know. This all sounds shaky. But then it made me change my mind about this whole thing with Issa and him. I'm like, Issa, you're finally getting yourself together. I think now I'm like, well, damn, should Issa move on and deal with somebody else? Should she go on and deal with Nathan or whatever his name is? Because he's starting, this one, like it or not, that child is going to be there. And this woman can say what she wants. There's going to be child support issues and, oh, I ain't gonna bother you. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. It's going to be something. So I don't know, Issa. I want to tell you run like the wind or something. But we got to see what happens. We got to see what happens next season. But I don't know. I was like conflicted with that. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that. But I mean, you want to stand by him. But this is, I don't know. This is going to be complicated. It's not the child's fault. The child ain't asked to be here, but I'm saying that dynamic, that changes a lot of things. That changes a lot of things. But we'll have to wait till season 5 to see how they work that out. And then we close with Andrew and Molly. I'm sorry. Yeah, Andrew and Molly, where he pretty much tells her, "Are you sure that you and I belong together? And, like, you think we're really compatible?" And then she's like, "No, this is the longest either one of us has been in a relationship. So we see," and I said, "See, that's her issue. She's wants to prove that she can be in a relationship. She's more about just being in a relationship than really wanting to be there, if that makes sense, if you get what I'm saying." So I'm like, I think you should let it go. So then the episode ended with Molly and Issa meeting up. One saying, "I'm glad you called," and the other one saying, "I'm glad you came." And I like that. They're reconciling because now they got things to talk about. Her with Andrew, her with this thing with Lawrence and Condola having a baby. And that was it. I thought it was a very good episode. Very, very relatable. I feel like I know these people as well. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? You agree with my points that I made? Come on. Let me know. Let me know below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your mama about this channel. And thank all of you who have been watching and helping this little channel grow. I truly appreciate it. That's it. That's all I have for now. I will see you in the next video. Be blessed.